My name is David Goldfarb. I'm game director of Payday 2, and right now we're looking at a Cthulhu mask. So we are going to go over to CrimeNet and start up Branch Bank. You can see the green things there indicate that the people are in the game, so you know that those are live players, as opposed to dead players. Wow, that's weird. Anyway, it's going to be a bank heist, and it's a gold heist, as you can see. So they're going to take this job. It's going to be this looks like it's going to be an average difficulty job, because you can tell by the risk. If you'd populated all three, they would be in a lot of trouble. Are we ready to go? We're in the loadout menu. And you can see that there's actually assets that you can purchase that can help you with your job, like an ammo bag or a medic bag, even insider information that shows the layout of the actual job. And these are one-time purchases. So you buy them once, you got to buy them again if you come back to the level. Yep, that shows you where it is in the parking lot. So there's a thermal drill that you use to open up the vault. This is a little known fact that they have these things, they exist. And so you're going to find one in the back of that car. All right, so these guys are choosing their gadgets and their loadout. You can see everybody's loadout and gadgets actually on this screen in the crew setup, so you kind of have an idea of what you're going in for. So right now, we're in what we like to call whisper mode, which is, or casing mode. And in this mode, you can kind of walk around. You can't do anything, but what you can do is suss out the area. You can look for cameras. You can look for, like, entrances and exits. This is a camera up. There's a camera right there. Oh boy. Well, as is often the case in a bank robbery, things have a way of going wrong. So right now, the security guards have spotted you. They've shut the bandit barriers. They've got all the civilians on the floor. Now I'm pretty sure they're going to tie up the civilians, because as in any bank robbery, you're going to want some collateral to ransom your guys for when the cops come in. And what this is also going to do is actually slow down the assault waves when the assaults start by about 10 seconds or so. So it buys you a little bit of extra time while the police are regrouping and trying to figure out how they're gonna release the hostages. All right. So they just picked up the drill. This is more of a blowtorch than an actual, what would you call it? Like a mechanical drill. And it has a tendency to break down a lot, as many of these things do. All right, so he's starting it up. The drill's going. It's going to be a while, though. It's probably like a 7-8 minute drill. Now, if this guy was playing, if he'd spec'd himself in technician skills, he could improve the speed that he drilled a great deal, probably 50% or so, which makes it much more effective. He could even make it so that he could silently drill the vault, which would give him a great advantage if he actually was capable of stealthing it. But right now, I think stealth is pretty much out of the question. And here come the boys in blue. And well, they're not assaulting yet. This is actually what we call the control phase. And this is where cops can do stuff like steal bags, actually, back from you, because all cops aren't honest in our game anyway. And they can also free hostages, and they can basically take actions that aren't directly like coming in and storming the spot, which is going to happen when they go to assault phase. Now, this guy here, this robber, I think he's going looking for planks. Well, technically he's shooting guys in the head, but after that he's probably going to go look for planks so he can board up the window and cut down the firing angles. He would have known this probably if he had cased the joint more completely and if his friends hadn't blown the job, but they did, so he's kind of screwed. So now he's just gotta do his best. Let's see. What do we got here? All right, he's on the rooftop now. I don't know what he's gonna do. Dead guy on the rooftop. Another robber on the rooftop. I think that was it. Oh, man. So the cops just started their assault phase, which means it's probably not safe for him to be outside. Oh, no. So if you saw that, there was a chopper coming in, which means it's probably going to tear gas the whole building, or at least a part of the building. And when it does that, that's actually... Oh, that was a civilian. That was a civilian trying to get away. And I guess he made a run for it, which is what civilians do if you don't control them. They'll actually either run or try to make cell phone calls. And if they make a call to the cops and the alarm hasn't gone off, well, then the alarm's going to go off. Well, so far so good. Now he's going to barricade this window. All right. Less firing angles. Good. Now somebody should probably set up like a sentry gun or a trip mine or something in the doorway. But I don't see anybody doing that. Oh, man. They just smoke grenaded. That's generally a bad thing. And they usually they're going to smoke grenade and then they're going to storm right afterwards. They do the same with flashbangs. So you really gotta stay on your toes when they start smoking and flashing stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nicely done. So we got about we probably got 4 minutes left on the drill, and oh well. Sometimes things get messy. So I think right now they're probably in pretty good shape. I suspect they're gonna. It looks like they're gonna pull this off right now. Except that there's snipers incoming because he killed a civilian. So they have to be very, very careful. And if you go outside, it's quite a difficult situation. Oh, that was great. So snipers, all these positions, all these actions that are, all these things you're seeing are dynamic actually. So none of this is actually scripted in the way that you would normally see in like a single player game or anything. These tend to be pretty emergent scenarios. We just have a bunch of probabilities of how stuff might go, and then depending on how the scenario plays out and the kind of random chance, we just sort of get to see what happens. So every scenario tends to play differently, and there's a million different ways the scenario's been set up by the level designers. So cops can show up in a number of different entrances or exits. They could tear gas different parts of the building. They might close the barrier. They might close a door. They might come walk out for a cigarette to leave that back door open. There's just a whole lot of variety in the way you can experience the level. All right, he's getting his buddy up. Okay, they're still hanging in there. We are about 7.5 minutes into the. Oh no. Well, these are the big guys are starting to show up. That was a taser. And for fans of the old game, they shock you with an actual taser, industrial grade. And I think they're gonna have. Oh damn. I think they're gonna start having real problems if that vault doesn't open soon. Also starting to run low on ammo. Now, if they'd had a full crew and there were some enforcers in there, they'd have a lot more ammo. Oh boy. That's casualty 2 of the bank robbery. And that's going to make the snipers that much more hostile. Well, they're hanging in there. 3 guys keeping it real. Hop on this car. All right, the vault's open. The vault just opened up. So this time it's gold, and one of the really cool things about the way that a lot of our levels are is that the contents of the vault are often they're often multiple contents of different things. So you could actually open these safe deposit boxes, and each of them could have money or you know, other stuff inside, or it might have nothing. So if you are unfortunate enough to get like a deposit box mission, and you don't have a saw with you, which is one of the skill trees that allows you to have a saw, you're gonna spend a lot of time opening those things. Oh man, this is very bad. They're at the vault. He got some money, and he's carrying gold, and you can tell because it's very, very heavy. So now they're moving with their bags of gold, and hopefully they're gonna hustle it to the car if they, you know, if nothing goes wrong. Now, I think the enforcer guy probably is moving faster with the gold than anybody else, because it's actually a skill he can take, which allows him to move quicker while carrying heavy loads. All right, I think they're going to actually get the gold to the car. Now, at this point, if they get it to the loot van, they have a decision to make, which is, do I want to go back and get the rest, which will give me more money, or do I actually want to just get the hell out of here, which is, you know, I guess it's a classic robbery question. Should I be greedy or should I be smart? I think they're being greedy, so this is what happens. This is what happens. I mean, I could have told them that was going to happen, but no. No, they just had to go and get shot. Get greedy. All right, guys. Oh my God. Get the hell out of there, fellas. Fellas, what are you doing? Fellas, I think you're good. I think you're good. I think you're good. Everybody in. Let's do this. Yes, nicely done. Guys pulled it off. So now you get to see the big payday now, and the big difference. One of the big differences between this game and the last game. You playing with more people gets you more and better loot, or the potential for more and better loot. And you also get a payday, so we drop an item, or like the potential for an item. Let's see, what did they get? We're gonna show it, yeah? And there it is. So you pick a card, and then you know, whatever that is your drop. Yeah, we can show him. So let's see. We got a weapon mod, the Moscow Special, and he got a mask and he got a pattern, and all those things are unique and can only be applied one time, or you only have one version of them, and then after that, it's gone. It's not like a EA upgrade path. It's like you have one and it's gonna never come back. So if you use it, and I hope you're gonna put on something good. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. That was the Branch Bank.